The human mind is a fascinating place, filled with quirks, odd behaviors, and patterns that even we don't fully understand. Welcome to Mind Metrics. Today we're diving deep into 20 psychological facts that will completely change the way you see yourself and others. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be questioning everything you thought you knew. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. And make sure you stick around until the end. The last fact is a great tip that you may find very helpful. Fact 1. Your brain can trick you into thinking you're busier than you actually are. Have you ever had a day where you felt busy but didn't actually accomplish much? That's because your brain mistakes mental effort for productivity. This is caused by cognitive overload. When your brain is juggling multiple thoughts, it interprets that as doing work, even if no real tasks are completed. Studies in cognitive psychology suggest that people who multitask often feel busier but are actually less productive than those who focus on one task at a time. Solution? Use the Pomodoro technique. Work in focused 25-minute sprints followed by short breaks to actually get things done instead of just feeling busy. Fact 2. Your brain rewrites memories over time. Your memories are not like a video recording. Every time you recall an event, your brain reconstructs it based on your current emotions, experiences, and biases. This is due to the reconsolidation process, where your brain updates old memories with new information. A study by psychologist Elizabeth Loftus found that people could be convinced of false memories just by hearing misleading details about an event. This is why two people can experience the same event differently. Their brains reconstruct the memory based on their personal perspectives. Fact 3. Your brain can literally make you feel someone else's pain. Have you ever seen someone get hurt and instinctively winced as if you felt the pain yourself? This happens because of mirror neurons, a special type of brain cell that activates when you see someone else experiencing pain or emotions. Mirror neurons are also responsible for empathy and help us understand the feelings of others. People with highly active mirror neurons are often more compassionate but may also experience emotional exhaustion from absorbing others' emotions. Fact 4. The doorway effect is the reason why you forget things immediately. Ever walked into a room and forgot why you went there? This is called the doorway effect. When you pass through a doorway, your brain sees it as a context switch, clearing short-term memory to make space for new information. Researchers at Notre Dame University found that people forgot tasks more often when crossing doorways than when staying in the same room. This is why retracing your steps often helps. You're mentally walking back into the previous context where the memory was stored. Fact 5. Eye contact makes you appear more attractive and trustworthy. Studies show that prolonged eye contact, about 3 to 5 seconds, makes people seem more attractive, intelligent, and confident. This is because eye contact releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which strengthens social connections. However, too much eye contact, especially without blinking, can feel intimidating or creepy because it activates the brain's threat detection system. Fact 6. 80% of conversations are just gossip. Most people think gossip is bad, but it's actually a survival tool. Evolutionary psychology suggests gossip helped early humans survive by sharing information about dangers, alliances, and social hierarchies. A study from UC Berkeley found that gossiping lowers stress, prevents antisocial behavior, and strengthens social bonds. Fact 7. Your brain can detect when someone is staring at you. Ever felt someone staring at you, turned around, and caught them in the act? This happens because of the superior colliculus, a brain region that processes peripheral vision and subconscious visual cues. Even without directly seeing someone, your brain detects subtle changes in light, motion, and shadows, triggering a being watched response. Fact 8. People who talk to themselves are smarter. Talking to yourself out loud is actually a sign of intelligence and high cognitive function. A study in the Quarterly Journal of Experimental Psychology found that people who talk to themselves while solving problems perform better than those who stay silent. Speaking aloud helps organize thoughts, process emotions, and boost memory. Many top athletes, CEOs, and creatives use self-talk to improve focus and motivation. Fact 9. Your brain can only hold about 7 pieces of information at a time. The average person's working memory can store only 7 items at once, give or take 2. This is why phone numbers, credit card codes, and ID numbers are often around 7 digits. It's the perfect balance for memory retention. When learning something new, breaking information into small chunks, also known as chunking, helps with retention. Fact 10, the halo effect makes first impressions matter more than you think. If someone looks attractive or confident, we automatically assume they are also kind, smart, or capable, even if we don't know them. This bias is called the halo effect, and it influences job interviews, relationships, and even criminal sentencing. Studies show that more attractive people are more likely to be hired, promoted, and even receive lighter prison sentences. Fact 11, sad music can make you feel happier. Listening to sad music actually boosts mood. This happens because melancholic music triggers emotional release, helping people process their feelings. A study in Frontiers in Psychology found that sad music increases the release of prolactin, a hormone linked to comfort and stress relief. Fact 12, dopamine is released more when you anticipate a reward than when you get it. Your brain releases more dopamine, the pleasure chemical, when you're waiting for something exciting, rather than when you actually get it. This is why people get addicted to social media notifications, gambling, and online shopping. The anticipation is more thrilling than the reward itself. Fact 13, your brain prioritizes negative thoughts to keep you safe. Your brain is wired to focus more on negative experiences than positive ones. This is called negativity bias, and evolutionarily, it helped early humans detect dangers and avoid threats. Today, it can make people overthink, fear failure, or dwell on criticism more than praise. Fact 14, smiling tricks your brain into feeling happier. Forcing yourself to smile even when you're sad can actually make you feel happier. This happens because of the facial feedback hypothesis, where muscle movements in your face signal emotional states to your brain. A study at the University of Kansas found that participants who forced a smile during stressful tasks had lower heart rates and stress levels. Fact 15, people with high emotional intelligence are better at deception. People with high emotional intelligence, or IQ, can read others' emotions so well that they are better at lying and persuasion. A study in the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior found that those with strong emotional awareness were more effective at telling convincing lies. However, high EQ individuals are also more empathetic and better at resolving conflicts, so most use their skills for good. Fact 16, you can convince yourself you slept well even if you didn't. Your beliefs about sleep quality can impact your cognitive performance the next day, regardless of how much rest you actually got. This is known as the placebo sleep effect, where your brain can trick itself into feeling more rested just because you believe you had good sleep. A study from Colorado College found that participants who were told they had high-quality sleep performed better on cognitive tests, even if they actually had poor sleep. Instead of focusing on how little sleep you got, telling yourself that your sleep was good enough can help you feel more energized and focused. Fact 17, yawning cools down your brain. Ever wondered why yawning happens so often when you're tired or bored? It's actually your body's way of cooling down your brain to improve alertness. Research from the University of Vienna shows that yawning increases blood flow and allows cool air to enter the mouth, reducing brain temperature. This is why people tend to yawn more in hot environments or when feeling mentally exhausted. Interestingly, seeing someone else yawn makes your brain mirror the action. This is because yawning is linked to social bonding and empathy. Fact 18, your subconscious controls 95% of your decisions. While we like to believe we make logical and conscious choices, about 95% of our daily decisions are actually controlled by our subconscious mind. This includes habits, emotions, and automatic responses, like checking your phone without thinking, walking in a familiar direction, or reacting a certain way to a specific person. The subconscious mind stores past experiences, biases, and learned behaviors, allowing us to function efficiently without overthinking every action. This is why people struggle to break bad habits. They are deeply ingrained in the subconscious. However, you can rewire your subconscious through repeated positive actions and affirmations. This is how athletes, CEOs, and successful people train their minds for success. Fact 19, being in nature boosts mental clarity and lowers stress. spending time in nature has a powerful impact on mental health. It reduces stress, boosts creativity, and even improves focus. A study published in Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that people who walked in natural environments had lower levels of rumination or repetitive negative thinking compared to those in urban settings. This is because green spaces activate the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing the production of cortisol, the stress hormone. Even just looking at pictures of nature can have a calming effect on the brain, which is why hospitals and offices often have landscape paintings. This explains why forest bathing, also known as Shinrin-yoku, a Japanese practice of spending mindful time in nature, is used as a form of therapy to reduce anxiety and improve well-being. Fact 20, writing things down improves memory by 50%. If you want to remember something, writing it down by hand is scientifically proven to boost retention. Studies show that when we write notes by hand, our brain processes the information in a deeper way compared to typing. This is because writing engages motor skills, memory recall, and cognitive processing simultaneously, creating stronger neural connections. The act of physically writing forces you to summarize and structure thoughts, making it easier to understand and recall later. In fact, a Princeton study found that students who took handwritten notes remembered concepts better than those who typed them. So, if you're trying to learn something new, keep a journal or write key points down instead of just relying on digital notes. So, which of these psychological facts shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more content like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Until next time, keep questioning the world around you. And like always, stay curious.